Hello everybody, really quick fossil hunt today. I'm heading down onto the beach. I know you guys prefer it when I get straight down onto the fossils, so I'll come back to you when I'm near the cliffs and hopefully there'll be something decent waiting for me. I've opted for the walking boots rather than my usual wellies, which I absolutely hate, but I think I'm going to get muddy either way. Remember guys, if you want to see more of my fossil hunts, be sure to hit that subscribe button and even hit the bell icon so you can be notified when I post new videos. It's a lovely quiet beach today, no one else is around. There's a fisherman all the way over there somewhere. Don't know if you can pick him up, but other than that, it's just me on the beach. Here's a really nice ammonite fossil, just sitting out of the shingle. Hopefully it's complete. It's got a really nice golden keel on it. Looks pretty good. There's a little bit missing there possibly. It's very heavy because of the pyrite compared to usual backs. Just spotted a big pyritic nodule here, so I'm going to give it a tap with the hammer and see if there's anything inside. Nothing in the middle, unfortunately. That's knackered. Absolutely shot that. Look at that, a perfect golden negative impression of an ammonite. Beautiful. Be even nicer with the positive there. There's an ammonite in here. Very worn one just poking out. And there's also one in this little rock as well. This is looking like a really good rock which could contain an ammonite. Hopefully it's complete. Oh yes. That looks really good. Let's give that a tap right now. We've got a split. Come on. Oh, there's a nice pseudo in there. That's a pseudo. Worth bringing back home, I think. There's got to be a nice ammonite in here, a nice pyritic one. Can you see anything? I cannot see anything, but there's a crack running down here, so that could be a good indicator that it might be a good split if there's anything inside. Look at this. This is why it's always important to make sure you look underneath rocks. Can you see that perfect looking ammonite here? It's a beauty. And that was just hid underneath there. What an absolute shame that is. Nice hildy, but it's only half. It's been in the sea for a fair bit, but that shows a really cool example of a cross section, doesn't it? Look at the individual chambers. And just here, right next to it, is a nice shell. Nice fossil shell. Here we go. Maybe we'll have a little bit more luck with this one. There's a little bit missing here, but hopefully the rest is all there. Yep. Just a shame about this little bit here, but it's still worth taking, I think. There's a big chunk of fossil wood in this shale. It's a shame it's not ichthyosaur jaw. Lovely looking nodule right here, which is the perfect shape to contain ammonites. But right next to it, I've also spotted, look at this absolute cracker. There's two in there. Really cool. It looks like this is preserved in maybe shale, so the ammonites probably don't have middles, but how cool does that look? Two preserved together. That looks like a good one. Very nice. Look at the golden pyrite on that. Just a little bit of damage here, bit of crushing, but other than that, hopefully it splits pretty well. That's a really nice looking one. That's a rhinoceros, I think. A little crushed again. Still looks really cool though with the spines. How cool is that ammonite? Shame there's no middle, but look at the side of that. Beautiful. It's pyritized, so it makes the nodes stand out really good. Look at that, someone's hit a huge nautilus and it's obviously shattered and they've left it. But if you ever find something like that and you're lucky enough, it's well worth keeping all the bits and getting it prepared back together, because they look absolutely stunning even if they've been cracked, because they can just get repaired. Proper shame there's no more around it either. Just imagine how big that would have been though. So I've got a bag absolutely full of nodules. It's quite heavy, so I'm going to open up some of them now. What do you think of that? Do you think it'll be complete? No, just half. Okay people, I'm now back onto the sandy bit of the beach. I've just emptied my bag full of all the ammonite nodules that I've collected in the day. So you can see I've done really well on the nodules. Some of them I've still got to open because there's no sign of an ammonite inside like this one. But for others there's a lovely keel on the end of it. I mean, this one looks like an absolute corker. Another thing what I've spotted is on the really cool double. So I didn't spot it when I picked it up, maybe some of you guys did, but look at that beautiful iridescence that is on the side of it. You can see beautiful rainbow colours, even some blues. Look how gorgeous that looks. I brought up this half because I really like how it splits right through the middle and it shows a cross section of the ammonite. I thought that was really cool. I mean, to be fair, this looks like a pretty fresh break because the outside is really worn. However, the cross section, it looks quite crisp still, so it's only been a few tides since it snapped in half. Of course, there's this lovely pseudo as well. So this hilda here should literally pop right off. There's only just a little cap on it. There we go. Perfect. There we go. That's another pseudo. Finding so many pseudos today. Oh wow, perfect popper. Look at that. I was not expecting that to pop so well. Just a little bit of damage there, but other than that, wow. So here's an interesting little piece what I've picked up. It's basically full of gyrosteus fish bone, which isn't the good type of fish. It's actually quite common on the Yorkshire coast. You can pretty much find it almost every single time you go out looking. It's basically super flaky and thin bone. It's horrible to prep. That's why not a lot of people really pick them up. So this is probably going to be the find of the day. There's a beautiful pseudo inside. It just needs a little bit of prepare work just to get rid of the remaining rock inside it. Remember guys, if you've enjoyed this video and want to see more of my fossil hunting videos, please hit that subscribe button and give the video a like if you've enjoyed it. See you next time.